Did you know the history behind the first interracial marriage? It was in Virginia in 1958. Two people from two different races got married, a white male and a black female. They got married and they got arrested and jailed because back then it was against the law. Since then, a lot has changed. The country has moved forward. There are many interracial couples in today's day. Today, we have over 10 million interracial couples in the United States. And if you didn't know, it's growing rapidly. I know it is hard. It is hard to go out of your comfort zone. But if I were to tell you that this is how you are going to meet your soulmate, wouldn't you do it? I did it. So here is a little bit of my story. I came to this country back in 2005 and I landed in Boise, Idaho. Yes, you heard me right. Boise, Idaho, out of all the places. I landed. I thought, this is the United States? You know, everything was wrong. I watched all those Hollywood movies. They show New York City, Los Angeles, and all of those places. I thought entire United States is like that. You know, when you watch Indian movies, sometimes they show the slums and you think entire India looks like that slum, but that's not the case. My thought was Boise, Idaho would be like New York City, and it wasn't. And I was so broken. I felt so bad. I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to be here. I want to go back. Everything was so new to me. I would think that, you know, white or black people means work. They can be friends. Whereas Indians, they are friends and families because that's what we know. We know how to talk to them and everything. It's interesting to think about this now. I'm sure you'll be able to relate to it. So when I was there in Boise, Idaho, first few months, every white people looked the same to me. And if you don't trust me, just imagine it for yourself. If you have seen somebody in your area probably working or somewhere else, if the race is new to you, just think about it. If 10 people are standing right next to each other and you know their names, would you be able to remember all of their names and their features? So that was the case with me. So at that point, even if I wanted to, dating wasn't an option. Fortunately, it didn't take me 2 years to find out the differences, because if I did, then I was there for work. So if I didn't know who my boss was, I would be in trouble and I will be sent back. It took me only probably a few months to get used to. When I think about it, my mom, she probably still doesn't know the difference. So instead of Bill, if some other white guy is standing with me, she will think that that is Bill. And that's how it works. Back then, everything was so new to me. I was that very typical Indian, you know. So I wouldn't eat steak. I wouldn't go out with a white guy. It was always Indian thing. Whenever it's outside of work, it's all Indian. If I'm going to a movie or anywhere else, or even when I'm thinking about dating, it's all Indian. So that's how I was. For me, the way it clicked is when I started figuring out that I could talk to an American just like the way I would talk to an Indian. Because if you talk about weather, you talk about anything, you can say the same thing to a person from different race. And that is what I figured out. I experimented it and I figured that, oh, this is same. You know, and it's hard, but trust me, when you do it, you will find out. If you are open to it, if you have tried that, you of course know what I'm talking about. But if you are new to it, try it. You know, take a chance. You never know. You might meet your soulmate. And that is what I did. Bill and I, we both took a chance. I'm a small town girl from India. Bill grew up all his life here in the United States. If you think about it, you think that something like this probably would be never possible, but it was. We took a chance. We dated for 2 years. Then we got married. It's been 7 years since we got married. We have a beautiful 3-year-old daughter. This can happen to you. Take a chance. My tip for you today is broaden your horizon. Take a chance. Talk to the person next door, or give someone a chance, because you never know, your soulmate could be waiting right in front of you. So take a chance. Good luck. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe and share it with your friends and give me a thumbs up so YouTube knows I exist. I hope to see you next time. Until then, bye bye.